Hello, hi, welcome to a new video. Today I'm talking about this channel, what I want to do with it, and when it comes down to it, this will have been one of the first videos I've made on this channel. So I'd really like to talk about where I'm going with it, what my plan is for it, and where my inspiration comes from, and how I'm planning to pass on language to you guys. So to begin with, this will have been one of the first videos on the channel, so I thought it's a good time to kind of set out what I think is the purpose of the channel. So this channel is comprehensible input. So it's based on the theory that to pick up a language, you don't need to look at grammar lists, word lists, flashcards. These things are boring and they'll make you fall out of love with language learning. So I'll tell you a bit about my experience learning languages first of all. So in school, uh, I did German, right? And then whilst I was doing that, I never got engaged with it because the way it was taught was a textbook, grammar, and I never had an interest, no. But then this past year, I began learning Spanish. So where my inspiration comes from for this channel and just what I'm trying to do here is to create content that is similar um, to the Spanish content which I've seen on Dreaming Spanish. So if you want to learn Spanish, I highly recommend you to go there because what they've given me Spanish, and it's something that I never thought was possible before I heard of comprehensible input. Because I was trying to study from a textbook to try and get my Spanish, but it's just jarring, boring. It's not something which I feel is like a productive use of time. The way I've heard it, language learning, it's about minimum effort but maximum consistency. Okay, so what I'm aiming to do with this channel is to create content which you guys can learn something interesting at the same time as picking up English without thinking about it really. Don't apply your conscious thought to these videos. Just kind of let the content flow to you and don't work your brain too hard. If you miss something, that's okay. Please don't use the subtitles. That's not the purpose of comprehensible input. Comprehensible input is about not using subtitles, it's about relying on your hearing and listening skills. So don't use the subtitles because the way I'm setting out these videos, I'm going to make beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And the idea of that is I'm speaking at a level which I feel is appropriate for that number of hours, that learner, that level. So the beginner videos will focus on the verbs, and I feel intermediate level, you kind of start to fill in all the gaps of the grammar and the more technical verbs. So, but all this idea and inspiration, it comes from Dreaming Spanish. So that's what they've given me there is something I didn't think was possible. So really, seriously, if you want to learn Spanish too, go there, please, because you will be blown away by what you can do. So these videos, I'm gonna just try and keep making interesting content that holds the viewer's interest, I'd say. But I want to create content that obviously you're not going to be interested in everything. Everyone has their tastes, their likes, their dislikes. So for me, I want to create something where everyone has a little bit of something, if that makes sense to you. So that's really the main idea behind this channel, and the content I'm making. So it's not because it's comprehensible input. Anyone can use these videos. It doesn't matter if you're Spanish, German, French, or any other country in the world because I'm teaching in my own language, my native language. So, and I'm speaking simply, I'm moderating my speech so that I'm not too fast or using words that are too technical. So the idea really is that you don't have to put much effort in, and you're spending a lot of time with the language. Whereas if you went to a course, which some of my friends, oh, they say, oh, you want to learn Spanish? You're serious about learning the language? Oh yeah, do a course, go to a teacher. But a lot of the time when you do a course like that, your teacher is teaching you through your language to teach you another language. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Because you can't take one language here and then another language here. Nothing translates directly. So many things do, especially the Latin Romance languages, but there's still things that aren't the same, no? And then you'll see that the words we use are different, but words are roots to the same ideas and the same feelings. We're all human. We have the same feelings. We just use different words to express it in different languages. Okay? So this will have been one of the first videos I've made, but I thought it's useful for me and for you guys to kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here, and for me to put my ideas down and just really get my words out with regards to like how I'm going about making the videos, because I have the thoughts in my brain, but I need to get them out. I've got content coming soon. I'm going to be trying to create 3 videos a week at a minimum. So just keep tuned to the channel, and please subscribe because it helps me. And I really want to lift you all up. I really want to open the doors of languages to the world, as has happened to me, and it's a really amazing experience. So with that being said, thank you. I'll see you all soon.